on headphones. My bad, people. I took my headphones out my ears and I was trying to talk to y'all on my phone. Like I was on a phone call or something like that. But sometimes things don't even shape how it's supposed to be. But hey, it is what it is. Hopefully y'all having a good night, good week, all that good stuff. All positive vibes, all positive vibes. You know, and hopefully I don't really want this sound on my headphones. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Let it do what it do. Like Ray Charles say, let it do what it do, baby. Man, when the phone hit the fan, I'm telling you. But I just came through the chopper up with y'all for a little while. You know, y'all gonna catch the back stream because I'm about to hop in this old hot air water, stretch his back out, calm his back down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here amongst nature, just smoking me a good old Dewey, good old raw roll. You know what I'm saying? Delta 8 provided by JK Distro, JK Distribution, but JK Distro for short. So if you are in the lookings of what you need for legal hemp, Delta 8, or CBD, you can find that at JK Distribution. And if you use the promo code A1 Strain 1, that's the letter A, ST, what, shoot, my bad. The letter A, the number one, STRAN, the number one, you get 20% off your order. You know, what I'm saying? Whatever you're looking for the legal hemp, they got CBD, got Delta 8, they got vape carts. Oh shit, I'm saying they have CBD, they have Delta 8. Fuck that. They got they got what you need, what you looking for. They got syrup, you know what I'm saying? They bringing out the topicals, you know what I'm saying, the salves and stuff like that. I think they have one salve, but it's outsourced from someone else. But they just like a hub to carry it and see if it sells. They don't make the salve. Someone else makes the salve, if I'm correct. 'Cause I do roll around with a lot of companies and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, for my Bubba Kush needs. And they got the battle of the Kushes going on. Well, no, it's over with. It's over with. Ultra Kush won it, and then they got another strain, uh, Delta 8 Kush, Delta Kush. Man, I'm smoking on that doggone Cookie Monster right now. I've been on this Cookie Monster, man. This Cookie Monster. Ever since I got it, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I like this Cookie Monster better than I like the Kush Mint. I love Kush, but this Cookie Monster, bro. Oh my goodness! And both of them are Delta 8 strains. So Delta 8 will have you feeling euphoric if you don't like uh, the feeling of what THC Delta 9 does to you as far as laziness and relaxation and couch lock and stuff like that. Just take the Delta 8 slowly, you know, consume it slowly because if you consume it like a regular, I'm, I'm speaking on the indica side, not the sativa side. Now the sativa side, it will get you euphoric, but you will be energized euphoric. I do that. I do my Delta 8 for pain relief because I don't trust pills, medicines, or nothing like that. But I found myself taking two of my soreness pills today, and that didn't last no more than 4 hours. I ended up taking two Aleve back and muscle. That only lasted an hour and a half. So, and short jabbing the doggone raw, I just lit it and let it go out. Bump it 2 times. That's all I need. You know what I'm saying? It is strong, strong. Delta 8 is strong for the ones that don't smoke THC. That's strictly CBD. Now, if you're looking for edibles, they got some good edibles. Me personally, I don't do the edibles. You know, I need to get on the salve, but the salve that I'm used to is like a vaporizer. It's like putting icy hot on your body. If I can't feel that effect, I'm not messing with it. I need to feel that hit right then. Then I get in the bath and stuff like that and let it, you know, course through my body and stuff like that. Let it melt through my skin, you know. But that's why I don't do topicals. I just do flower. That's it. I just only do flower. And right now it's working. So where I'm at right now, medical marijuana has become legal, but it's not available yet due to trial phases and stuff like that. I say by 2024 we should be rocking and booming with medical marijuana cards and stuff like that. Maybe next year. My bid already in, my application already in. So hey, I put that in way before they got legal. Then I put another one in after it was confirmed that it got legal. So I'm in that two times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need me. I can't I can't go with the medicines, man. I can't go with them pills and shit. Hell no, that's the closest thing to snow powder, man. I can't fuck with that. But hey, if y'all A1 strain one, please let me know. But let's go back to the subject at hand. Where do we go from here? Hopefully y'all tuned in to the like, oh man, this shit is funky. I love it. I love this fucking oh Lord. Good thing I got a doggone ounce of smalls, bro. I'm about to get another ounce. Shit. It's like just remind me of Filey. No, I'm name dropping now with these companies. This remind me of the Five Leaf Wellness Bubble Kush they had one time. And I end up mixing it with Silver Haze. Super Haze. Now I love haze. I love the smell of haze. I love the taste of haze. But when you put, uh, I don't like special sauce because it smells like a old batch of spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce. I don't, and it tastes like it too. I don't like tasting bad tomato sauce unless I make it. So that's just me being culinary and stuff like that when it comes to my consumption of the Delta 8 and the CBD. So, but man, just smelling it raw right now, man. I wish I had smell of it. This shit smell like some mm, that good old stank, man. That therapeutic stank. Like, man, that shit stank. What you smoking, man? What you smoking? That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But it keep it even and keep it even keeping. I ain't mean to say even and keep it even keeping. I'm it out. See how the effect is doing me right now. Keep it even keel, man. And I want to light it back up. I mean, I wanted to chill on it. But like I said, I got these pills in my system, so I got to take it slow. You know what I'm saying? Until it wraps around my back, I'm good. I let y'all know. But if y'all haven't tuned in to the live that I did, I'm always on my hump day Wednesdays, on my hump day roll ups. I'm trying to push them out as much as I can and stay consistent. I dealt with a topic, and I still that's just my core topic. I'm dealing with core topics now, you know. But it goes to what I'm talking about now. And, I do my rolling around and consumption of the YouTube, the Bigo, the Instagram. I'm on Twitter, but I don't do Twitter that much. I bet only time I'm on Twitter is when college football is on, when football season is going through. I play basketball, but I love football more. Okay, now I don't do the Facebook, so I'm on Facebook, but I don't do the Facebook. You know, I, only time I do a base Facebook post is I come across some useful information that can help someone. You know, uh, ever since I got out of school, ever since I came back from Full Sail, man, you know, I was just a whole totally different person. Now, when I was in Full Sail on Facebook, I was doing the most. You know, I was showing shit. I was doing this. I was doing that. But I was always respectful. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't come into my views until later on. I shared a couple of my views on Facebook and I left it alone. I was like, you know what? This is syndicated. So they let me know then. I was like, okay, if I get on Instagram, I got to be cautious. I got to be careful. Got to be mindful of what I'm doing. Any platform that you go on, you have to be mindful of what you're doing. And this leads to my topic. Where do we go from here? If you haven't seen the mindfulness of what you have done and what you have laid out, put it like this: God forgive. People don't. They say they do, and the ones that really do, they're giving it up to another higher power. You know what I'm saying? They're just relinquishing that from yourself, from themselves, and giving it to someone else. You know what I'm saying? A divinity. I'm gonna talk to y'all a little while. Okay, I'm on 6%. How the heck? Let me go grab my charger right quick. Let me go grab my charger. Man, oh man, I tell you, I was just on 14%. Now I gotta get close to the outlet. Nah, man. I'm gonna go grab this charger right quick. Yeah, man. I had so many power just back then. Cool. Uh-uh. All right, here we go. Yeah. Trap out with no dough. Trap out with no fold. Trap out with the old gold, gold, not the gold. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like Kendra, man. I got a plant in my mouth, but I got that raw in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm totally digging this damn raw cones. I've been fucking with raw cones, but the taste, you know what I'm saying? The ones I had, the taste were off. And I hit the people up that, what I'm saying, that own raw. Well, put it like this. I hit up customer service for raw. What the fuck I do with my keys? I just had. Oh my goodness. I just had my daggone keys. No, no, no. I probably put them in the house. All right, my bad. But I did hit the customer service up for raw. I was like, you know what? Send me a 50 pack. I want the 50 pack not to taste like the regular pack. So they hooked me up. And right now, I am no longer a backwood smoker. I love my backwood. I love my woods, man. Yeah. It just goes for me being raised, you know what I'm saying? Raised in the woods, stay in the woods, remain in the woods. You know what I'm saying? But them backwoods, man, from Russian creams. Oh my goodness, them Russian creams. Oh my goodness. And I had a man. You know what? I had a, I had a, at one point in my life, I had a selection of women to choose from, bro. And man, oh my goodness, that shit was the best. But I didn't really fuck with it because I looked for what I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? But looking back on it now, I'm like, damn, those were the most loveliest people, man. They taught me a lot about culture and you know what I'm saying, about how they get down. You know what I'm saying? And me being me at that age, I was a sponge. I was still a sponge. I wasn't looking for no freaking between the legs type of shit or nothing. I'm like, man, I want to learn. What the fuck you got to tell me? I want to talk. That's how I am still to this day. I'm not talking to you if I can't learn now. You know what I'm saying? If you can't teach me shit, I can't even fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? If you can't guide me in the right direction, bro, I can't fuck with you. That goes to the men and the women. You know what I'm saying? If you on this fuck shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, this person said this, that, no. Well, it's time for it, but shit, when it's over with, leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Get on you. Like they call it now. How do you young folks calling out bag? Like shit. It wasn't no bag when I was growing up. It was a goddamn. It was a what is that? They used to call it burlap sack. It was a sack. Yeah, shit. Get your shit and get off. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like Big Boy say, provided you by sack man. Shit, man. This thing got me rambling right now. I'm trying to plug this mug up with no light. Let's see if I got it. Okay. Oh, right on. And I got the bad. And I got the bad plug. I got the bad plug and it still did right. Okay. Cool. Am I stepping over? Oh man. I got batteries hooked up out here too. Uh my saw and stuff like that. My battery operated saws and stuff like that. I got batteries hooked up out here. So everything is in their rightful place. It's just dark out here on this porch. So, you know, try to cut down light consumption. You know. But yeah, it goes to what I'm talking about, you know, talking about say, man, where we go from here, you know, who's the judge? Who's the maintain? Who's the governor? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I do my rolling, trolling on Facebook. Not Facebook, but YouTube, Instagram. I do it on Twitter when football season come around. I don't do it on Facebook, but hey, I'm mainly on YouTube right now. So I ain't seen some stuff that needs to be nipped in the bud, that needs to be. But these are my opinions. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell people what they, you know. So you can only let them know, like, hey, sometimes it's not a good look. But when you get the majority of the people, when you put it like this, if you speaking some good shit, some real shit, some shit that people really fuck with and go through on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? It goes that way. It sticks with them. You know what I'm saying? When you speaking on some beef type of shit, it goes that way too. Because you know what I'm saying. Sometimes people need a break. People need breaks. What we going through right now as a country, bro. I mean, look, we need as many breaks as we need to get ourselves compatible and keep our family safe. That's it. Compatible means my meaning of what I'm saying about compatible is compatible to the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? You put me in a comparison that I view on occasions and I dip into on occasions. We are compatible at that moment in time. when it really comes down to it, that's not my capability. I am capable of that, but that's not my compatibility. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people up there, man. There's a lot of people up here on YouTube that's really, really, really extra with their shit, being beefy and Willie West. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but just really being beefy, man, on here, on these airways and stuff like that. And I remember my memories, even though they slowly fade, but my main memories of having that broadcasting station. And it was dictated on movies and everything. It was that black station to where you come there and get all your information. You know what I'm saying? If we had a gripe, disagreement, or whatever, we'll see each other face to face and speak it through the airwaves. Airwaves, my bad. But now just about to hit that raw again. I was supposed to blame me a black. But yeah, that raw was, man, that Cookie Monster good. That Cookie Monster is real good. I like that. That's what I'm still fucking with. I hit that. I wrote a joint of that daggone Kush Mints. Now, the only thing I like about Kush Mints, I really love how the mint comes through on the smell, the taste, the after effect. The mint really comes through, and that's what it reminds me of catatonic. You know what I'm saying? Old catatonic CBD. No, no, it wasn't. It was mint. I think it was mint, but the mint that I got was really, really leafy, like flared out leaves. It wasn't dense. It wasn't compact or anything like that. This flower here is compact, and I knew only thing they did with the mint was they took OG Kush and flowered it out. But this was back when CBD was just not getting popular. CBD flower, you know what I'm saying, was just not getting, but like before it got popular, like now. But when they was like smoking it and stuff like that, I mean, they came from Florida, and I was like, you know what? I shopped in Florida first. I got some ACDC, some catatonic, some uh, mint, and what was that? Oh man, it was another strain that I really, really liked. Uh, it was the South Space Candy. I didn't get South Space Candy at that time. I got something else. It was a haze. Damn, I can't remember. Damn, I can't remember. I got four. I ended up getting. Matter of fact, I ended up getting an ounce. No, Sam. I got an ounce and a quarter. Four different. I think there's an ounce and a quarter. I don't know. I know I just got four ounces. A half a pound. That mean a half a pound. That mean a half a pound. My bad. No, a half a pound. Something else. I don't know. I don't know numbers like that. I don't start no fuck with drugs like that. So, but weed ain't no drug. I just always bought the quarter. Let me get that quarter Saturday. Shit, what's the price? Yeah, mama got some tax on it now. No, I need that shit. Fuck with this. All right. Let me store my bowl. Let me talking about. Mm, nice. Not like that. Oh, nah, it's shit. I don't like this. This is shit. The shittiest weed I've ever smoked was cheese, uh, strawberry cough, and Pineapple Express to a little bit, to a certain extent. I just it. Now I had some better Pineapple Express, actual THC weed, but the first time I had it, it was. It wasn't trash, trash. It just threw me off. That strawberry cough really fucked me off. I can't stand that shit. That shit, man, that shit had me fucked up. Like I didn't know what was going on. And it wasn't a good high. I mean, I've been high to where on TAC to where it's like, damn, I'm fucked up, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I can analyze it. I can figure it out. You know, that high was pretty much like, man, I'm fucked up. I'm finna burn this fucking house down because I'm that fucked up. I don't like feeling that way. And that cheese was just nasty. That cheese was nasty. The high felt like the taste. Like, had me sick. I couldn't eat nothing because of the taste. Man, it took me damn near 2 or 3 days to get rid of that damn taste in my mouth. But it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, if we really focusing on, I'm gonna let you know now. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, one of the best strains I had from the company out of Florida was ACDC. ACDC was the best, and they were just not up and coming. The flower wasn't tight and compact. It was just leafy flower. I mean, it smelled like a fucking diesel pack. It smelled like a fucking gas pack. It had that, man, when you smoked it, you didn't smell him. You just smelled old, like sulfated water and just, I'm not a fruit, I'm not a fruity smoker, meaning that I don't like uh cannabis. I don't like THC that's fruity at the taste. Well, fruity at the taste or the smell. Now, it could be a hint of fruit, you know, that'll stimulate my palate when on the exhale. But if I taste that funk on the inside, I mean, when on the inhale, and then when I line it up, like, God damn, that shit stinks so good. And it got a sweet smell to it. Oh, man, it's that fruit pack, man. That's them fruity packs I'm used to. But when it's like sweet, sweet, no, I don't like that. But ACDC was the best. And it reminded me of some THC. And mind you, I ordered four glass jars from these people. Just me coming out. I'm about to think of it in a minute. It's catatonic, ACDC, mint. Oh, what was the other one, man? It was a haze, but it wasn't purple haze. It wasn't silver haze. It wasn't Hawaiian haze. I didn't know anything about Hawaiian haze until I got some Hawaiian haze from uh, this company out of Oregon. Shit, I can't remember the name of it. But it was so trashy, it wasn't fresh. That's why it was trashy to me. That's when it came to the CBD. It was trash because it wasn't fresh. It reminded me of the company that got it from out of Florida, and their nuts were compact. The flour was compact, and when I bust one flour down, I couldn't smell it, I couldn't taste it. No, I take that back. On the exhale, I tasted it, but it wasn't gas. It wasn't loud. It wasn't. It was like smoking like hay, flavored hay, and uh, the company gonna pop in my head in a minute. But then I tried Folly's Wellness's Hawaiian Haze. It was decent, but it wasn't fresh. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had a good Hawaiian Haze in a long time. I love Hawaiian Haze. I love Haze. Cushion Haze, bro. I love it. Hey, that's my haze is my upper, kush is my downer. As far as relaxation, I get that kush. Hey, ooh, and I'm feeling that my back pain is at that bit. I'm sitting up here talking and stuff, and I don't even feel the jiggles in my back no more. All right. Feel like somebody was coming at my back with a buzz saw. I don't even feel it no more. And with the pain behind it, the muscle pain. Mm, okay. I fought with the JK Distro. You already know I've been on that goddamn. I've been on this doggone Cooking Monster. I love the Cooking Monster. This Cooking Monster. I had a sugar attack the other day, a couple weeks ago, because I ended up eating some sweet potatoes, potato salad, and some pulled pork glazed in some kind of sweet sauce, sweet barbecue sauce. It was more like a sweet and sour sauce. It didn't taste like barbecue sauce. It was kind of flimsy on the barbecue sauce, but on the barbecue sauce side. But there's three sweets, and I ate the entire plate. You know what I'm saying? And I I really do tend away from sugar. That's how I was as a kid. I love certain times to eat like a raisin cake, little Debbie raisin cake. Certain times. When I got older, I noticed that I could only eat about 2 or 3 bites out of it and just let it stale out. I knew then my body doesn't react to sugar like that, direct sugar, like just poison sugar. So me eating that a couple weeks ago, I told the people I was around, I said I gotta stand up because I'm getting a sugar rush. But it wasn't a sugar rush like the old school sugar rushes. You know, you get energetic and stuff like that. I was like, no, I feel like I'm finna like I just need to lay down. But first, I need to stand up. I'm getting woozy. My head ain't. I can't feel it. I can't feel this shit right now. I just want to go lay down and go to sleep. I don't like that feeling. So I want to say about 4 to 5 hours later, I had a little short jab in my truck. You know what I'm saying? In my Black and Mild box. I knew it was there, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to smoke on it, which was the Delta 8 Cooking Monster provided by JK Distribution. So I went out there. I was like, man, I really need to smoke me a black. And when I opened that pack, I smelled it. I was like, oh man. Well, let me pump this 2 times to see what it do because I done already drank three 12 ounces of water. The water is flushing it out. Because usually the water will flush it out faster. Something is not flushing out of my system fast. Man, I hit that doggone short jab I had and set it to the side. I sat back down around the table because I was playing cards and stuff like that on outside. Now we outside now, so we in the yard, we playing cards and stuff. And I'm still slow motion. I'm like, man, I just want to chill. Somebody play my hands for me because I just need to chill, man. When it kicked in, I was like, man, I don't even know if this is gonna work. It's a shot of dog. I usually don't do this when I don't even feel like this. I don't even feel this sugar shit like this because this is my first experience, but I know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? My first experience taking it to this extreme around somebody. Like, man, usually I feel it at the house and I just calm my head down, just sit down, drink me some cold water, drink me some warm water, drink me some cold water, flush that shit out, you know, and just try to stay active with my limited activity. Man, I hit that damn sharp jab. I tell you the truth. That Cookie Monster is the truth. That Delta 8 is the truth. Because it brought me back. It didn't bring me back fast. I had to ride that euphoric feeling first. But when I was coming down, I was like, man, everybody was like, man, you got so much damn energy now. Like it's all good energy now. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm lagging. I don't feel bad. Like I don't feel that feeling like I just want to comatose. I don't I don't feel that. I just feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. So we kept on playing cards. And this was within that time that I hit that short jab, I want to say it took I want to say about an hour and a half. I want to say about an hour and a half when I was coming down. So it lasted a good time. When I left, I was like, man, I don't need to hit that no more. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Now I can govern my day. But this was around, at this point in time now, when I got out to the house, it was around 9 or 10 o'clock. So the next day, when I got up, I was feeling like shit, but I wasn't that shitty. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty much a band-aid, but that band-aid cured up a lot of stuff within the time that I was asleep. But when I got up, I had to do the proper preparations to get the rest of the bad shit out of it. So I did that to the best of my capability, and to this day, I still feel the remnants of that. You know what I'm saying? I really can't fuck with sugar. I bought me two candy bars today, two king size candy bars. I love zero bars. I used to love zero bars. Bought me a zero bar and a Babe Ruth because I kept dreaming about them last night. Yesterday, my sugar was low as I don't know what. You know, even when I was doing the show, my hump day roll up, I was drinking my water. I was good because I ate before the show. That's the thing about it. I'm so much on the go to where I don't eat all the time. And me, you know, finding out was in my DNA and finding out was actually stuck in my DNA to where I can't shake. I have to eat constantly. I have to eat. And whether it's a little nibble or something, but I went to go get me some meat, two burgers, fries, two packs of honey mustard sauce, and two candy bars. The main thing I forgot was a drinkable. And I was going there to get a Fiji water, but I ended up forgetting about it. So got to the house, I was like, damn, where my water at? Oh, where my honey mustard at? I can't eat these fries. Because I don't eat ketchup. So, like, I can't eat these fries with no honey mustard. I'm like, what the hell? So I went back, got the honey mustard. And I ate half of the fries and an eighth of the one of the two burgers that I got. You know, you get two uh, hamburgers and fries and stuff like that. I ate all the way down to an eighth. And I looked at it. I just threw that mug in the fry box and just put it back in the bag with the other burger. And then I took a little bit of bite of the doggone zero bar. I was like, no, this ain't working. It's not getting me how I used to be now. I don't know what it is. My body been telling me this a long time. You know what? You're not a sweet person. You don't eat sweet. You you've been staying away from it for so long. You don't even eat iodine salt. Even with that, you monitor your consumption. But I mean, hey, my dad can eat a whole fucking cake, three pies, and some doggone peach cobbler, a whole pan of peach cobbler, and don't feel no effects. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I still haven't lit this black up yet. But yeah, man. But that's my little tangent. I'm just going off, man, because I hit hit that Delta 8, man, hit that good old Cookie Monster for my back pain. And glad to tell you guys that back pain is gone. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I mean, I only bumped it 2, 3 times. You know what I'm saying? And it stinks so good too. It's right here beside me. It stinks so good. I love that Cookie Monster. Now that Kush Mint, that's more I had some bubble Kush like that one time. Matter of fact, I think uh shit, I wanna say it had to been no, it wasn't Fire Leaf. Mm, One company I smoked from, they had some bubble Kush with a hint of mint. I tell you the truth, really can't remember. Cause I go through companies. I'm like, if I don't like your product, I'm not gonna shop with you no more. Right now, ah, black tie. That's who it was, black tie. And then it wasn't their bubble Kush. It was a Kush strain, but it had a mint taste to it. And it was okay, but it wasn't for the high rating of CBD. It didn't. What the fuck is going on here? Fuck, bro. I draw down on the clown. I already know who this is. I draw down on clown. Let me see where you at, bro. If you gonna hop out, you gonna hop out. This nigga here, man. Man, excuse my friend. This cat here never cease to amaze me. Everybody thinking me come around bumping them down tune like that. This old clown, man. He on that damn butter, man. Got that butter, man. Your ass high. I ain't trying to talk to you right now. You know, please, I only call it the what it is. I call a spade a spade. I call a nigga a nigga. I call a Now, I can't say that C word, that COON. I don't say that word. I refuse to say that word because that word really, man, my granddaddy hear me say that word. Shit, he'll wake up out of the grave, beat the shit out of me. I'm telling you. But yeah, it was black tie. Black tie had a strain. It wasn't a Kush strain, but it had a Kush flavor with mint to it. And I can't remember what the strain was, but it didn't like for the high percentage of the CBD that it was advertised as. I didn't even feel it. I just felt like I was smoking some diet shit, like I was on a diet, you know. Then I was like, you know what? Let me get this bubble kush from. I ended up getting some bubble kush from them cats too. And they bubble kush was trash. A lot of freaking black tie stuff was trash. Their mothership was trash. No, uh, yeah, their mothership was trash. Bubba Kush was trash. Candyland was trash. It was like it was all old, and I didn't feel anything. So that's when I was like, you know what, this is trash, man. My homie, shout out to the main man, smoking legal. Tad, keep it positive or keep it pushing. What up, cut up? This dude doing a double take. Oh, this cat really persistent trying to get me out the house. Like, this cat doing 2 miles an hour. Man, I see him when he come back around. Yeah, bro, got that, and I was like, you know what, man? I saw a couple of Terry's videos. He was saying something about Filey Wellness. I was like, okay, I'm gonna check him out. The first thing I got from Filey Wellness was let me see, the first thing. Okay, he's going down to the down high now. The first thing was Sound Space Candy. It was okay, and it's about to remind me of the the farms, the company, the CBD, the people that I was talking about earlier that I couldn't remember their name to. Shit is something farms, and I ended up getting they Sound Space Candy, Super Haze, Hawaiian Haze, and Bubble Kush. They Bubble Kush was damn good. They Bubble Kush was damn good. I didn't like the Super Haze. The Hawaiian Haze was good, and I had ended up getting that Lifter or now it's two. One is Lifter, and the other one is shit. Because Lifter didn't do it for me. There was another strain with a similar name that was actually good. But anyway, the Hawaiian Haze was good, and they Bubble Kush was good. Uh, it's gonna pop in my head in a little bit. I might go into the house and look at the jar and stuff like that, but it's something farms in Oregon. But anyway, so I hit my boy Taz videos up and stuff like that, like Filey Wellness and all. So the first thing I got was Sound Space Can. It was okay. It's like, it's all right. They don't have no Bubble Kush though. At the time they didn't, and it was just an up and coming company. So I was like, in Chattanooga. I mean, no, they're not in Chattanooga. They in Tennessee, Nashville. Yeah, they in Nashville. Finally, well, man, they got some good flour. I ain't gonna lie, they got some good flour, bro. Like at my top list, it's only three. Where at first it was two, and it was Fire Leaf was at the top, and Apricot Greens my second, and the third just throw in there as a rebuff was Black Tie. Black Tie is a hit and miss. You know what I'm saying? When they get out of the main phase and just focus on the flower, they got some good flower, but it's something going on wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, in the other company, that Oregon company, oh man, I couldn't mess with them no more. And then I actually messed with them again, and I ended up, oh yeah, this one I ended up getting Taz's mix for 420 one year. Taz's mix from that company, and I ended up getting an ounce of Taz's mix. And when I say that shit was fucking good, it was Hawaiian Haze, Bubble Kush, and special sauce. And I can't stand the smell of special sauce. But when I opened it up, I was like, oh man, it smells so good. I can smell the Kush coming through. I can smell the haze. But on the back end, you got that special sauce. I thought I can tolerate it a little bit. Man, I rolled about two backwoods out, maybe five. Shit, maybe 5 or 6 backwoods out of that ounce, man. I threw the rest of it away because of that. When it sits and when it cures, like when it cures in the jar, when it sits like that, man, that aroma and that smell is really, really pungent. When I open that jam jar, I was like, oh man, I can't stand that smell. It smoked good. And then when I was smoking it, I was like, oh, that I can't get off that taste, man. It tastes like a bad batch of fucking tomato sauce, man. I can't. I don't like that tangy. Oh shit. I don't like that tangy nasty taste, man. But that's my little rant on that kind of. But anyway, so I got some of that, and I got some other shit. I got some. I got a man. I bought so much shit from damn Fire Leaf. It's ridiculous. So many strains, cart strains, carts flour. I bought a whole lot of stuff. But right now, JK JK distribution is I call them JK distro. JK distro is actually competing with Fire Leaf right now. Like Fire Leaf been on a stall right now. The last thing I got from them was they bubble kush, and they are always perfecting their bubble kush because they are actually looking out for people with pain relief and stuff like that, and not trying to sell a name. When I ended up getting the fucking trunk from them, and they had another strain, it was called shit. I can't fucking remember. But when they said it's compatible with the trunk, the first trunk they had, I said no, this is better than Trump. Man, man, I'm fucking loopy, woozy. I don't feel no back pain. But shit, I just ran into a fucking wall. I, le- I left a damn comment. I can't remember the name of that shit, but they can't bring it back because it was so potent, it was so powerful. And all it was, Trump mixed with uh one of their strains they had, and it sold out. They just they just spliced them. They did something, and they just called it something else. Man, that shit was good. And then I had a new age Trump after that, and it was the same fucking feel. It was the same taste, same smell. I was like, oh, so this that hybrid flower that I had smoked earlier, and you just not labeling the Trump. Woo! Let's get it. I'm fucking with you. Man. So after that, I started buying Bubba Kush, uh, Bubba Kush. That super glue was good too. I like that super glue. I didn't like the nuggets. I didn't like the buds, but I love the smell and the taste and the effect. It was all super glue. Like that shit tasted like super glue. But like the flower, if you look at the flower would turn you off. Like slim. Some of them was dense, some of them wasn't. And it was sticky as shit. It was sticky as fuck. Like I still got a little bit of that super glue left. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sitting marinate. But you never know when I need. But hey, but that right there. But for me, it was more on the sativa effect. It gave me a headache, so that's why I kind of backed off of it. The most reliable thing in our life. Oh, I ended up buying uh they sour they super sour diesel and they sour diesel. Now, that super sour diesel was good. That sour diesel was good too. But that super sour diesel, man, I was like, ooh, okay. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. That's my little Vic fix for the night. But yeah, man. So I just started mainly focusing on the doggone bubble kush and stuff like that. And again, I'm off on a tangent. But I pretty much said what I want to say. Uh, where do we really go from here? And it's the black and mild, not the dang on raw. Hey, that cooking monster is special, bro. I need that on special occasions. So that raw is sacred. You know what I'm saying? I don't start my day off smoking. I start my day off thinking. You know what I'm saying? Moving around, getting up. You know, if I get a little bit of pain, if it lasts about 2 or 3 hours, maybe four, yeah, I look outside like that. Maybe I need to get this a couple times, or maybe just chill out for a little while. No, this got to get done. Let me hit this. Let me ride it. Depends on how much I hit it. Let me ride that feeling, get over that feeling, and get back to what I'm doing. Time is of the essence. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to let dark hit me. Still in the mix of working around. When dark hit me, I'm supposed to be done, relaxing, figuring something else out for the next day. So, you know, that's just how I operate and how I work. But hey, dealing with the back, man, it will drain the shit out you. But yeah, I've seen some things on the YouTube street, as they call it. I heard some things to where I just got to back off. I mean, I'd be there listening, but my interaction, I ain't trying to get in that shit. Now I'm talking about when it comes to beef or back and forth type of thing. I ain't talking about on information. Like if you spewing information and logical stuff, I voice my opinion. I'm real active in that area. It's shit area. The Delta 8, man. Don't worry about it. It's Delta 8. Only 2 bumps, man. It's Delta 8. But but if you I heard a woman put it like this. I heard a woman today, and I actually been hearing this woman for a while. I heard a woman today, and she's been carrying this off, I think 3, 4 days now, because a troll on YouTube has a channel, has a following. She lied to y'all, manipulated y'all. Now, some of y'all still have y'all emotions in a bunch to where you can't acknowledge that she's a fucking troll. You have no content unless it's going at somebody, talking about somebody, beefing at somebody. And she had the audacity to say, this is not the beef sector, this is the black sector. No, that's not the black sector. We're black in this sector, but in my opinion, the black sector is all the people that beef, go back and forth, share information, share the news, uh, do Tyler Perry movies, share videos, share movies, share gaming content that's of a black race. That's the black sector. It's all a collective. It's not singled out. It's all a collective. But when she said it's the black sector, I'm like, oh, stupid. Man. And she was on camera today showing her front yard and stuff like that. Let me tell you something. You start using the military, people can triangulate your position. The best thing they need, the thing that will seal the deal, is a visual location. And I'm gonna leave that there. But it's getting too far. And I heard a woman say last night on a peaceful panel, look, this person's been coming at me for so many months, and a couple of years and stuff like that. I'm tired of it. I'm done. I'm done because this person stalked me, spray painted my house. I'm done. Y'all need to calm down, and we actually need to help each other out because somebody gonna end up getting killed. What these people are doing, and the show host was like, I truly agree. I truly agree. That's why I back off from the back and forth. When it comes to the back and forth, I don't deal with it because you never know who's on this thing listening. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't know who gooned up and who not. You know what I'm saying? You don't know every fan that that person may have, or every person that may hear this and hear a broadcast. You don't know their mentality. You don't know what they. You don't know what they bound to do. You know what I'm saying? Do things on the level. I mean, when she put her camera on there and was like, "Oh, I want you to park right here," and the person inside of me, I'm like, I can triangulate your location if I really, really wanted to. If I was really at you, I could find you right then and there. If I was in that area, I could find you. And people playing around with this shit, man, going back and forth with each other just to get people, just to get fans, just to have some shit to talk about. Why? You know what I'm saying? In my book, you a distraction. You know what I'm saying? You a fucking distraction. And I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is. You know? And then you yelling and shit like that. Now you got your dogs in the background barking at you because you yelling, because you barking at other people, and barking at people and stuff like that. Come on now. I don't look at uh, a certain race of women being a certain way, but when it's displayed, you 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 catering to the display. I see that around. Look, I just came from the gas pump about an hour ago. Got to fill up for this weekend. So I pull up, and I'm the only one out there. Well, I'm the only one that uses this gas station after dark at this time. At the time it was like 10 something. I don't know what time it is now, but it is what it is. So I pull up. Another car was pulling up as well. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know who was driving, but once I passed them at the pump, I mean, this you don't have to go inside. You just pay at the pump. Nobody's there. It's closed and stuff like that, but the pumps are still open and still available. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got your card. Yeah, as long as you use the card. So I pull up and I see a young lady driving. I see another young lady directly behind her with her hands all out the window, pointing at me like she know me and stuff like that, and saying some slick shit and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't even know these people. So when I pass them, I look at the tag, like, no, they ain't from around here. And then I get out the car, I get out my truck and stuff like that, open my thing up, and she said, you must have hit the one in the back. She said, you must have hear what she was saying to you. Need a grown woman. These all young kids. And I ain't say nothing to them. I didn't even when she said that. Then she gonna tell the person that got out the car that was driving, the woman with a girl that got out the car that was driving, tell what you was saying. And she was like, he heard what you said. Like, oh man, it's bullshit. So I just smirked a little smile and stuff like that. And I'm trying to figure out because see, at this certain gas station at a certain hour, my car only works on one pump and one pump only. And it's six pumps out there. two. No, it's four pumps. My bad. It's four pumps. Uh, what they call it? Twinsies, or whatever they call it. One on one side, one on the other side. Then you move down, one on one side, one on the other side. So I'm trying to figure out which pump my car is going to work with, because every time I come here in the nighttime, when they close at 6. So when they close at 6, I got to figure out which pump works with my bank card. You know, so I'm like, damn, I don't know what the fuck they talking about. So I'm trying to find out what the fuck is going on, which one I'm gonna get gas from. Boom, boom, boom. I was like, oh, they may be on the one I get gas from. Which they was on the she was on the pump that I get gas from, but it was on the opposite side. So it was the back one instead of the front one. But I didn't want to park in the back because I saw somebody pointing at me. So I pushed up. I'm like, man, I grabbed the thing, cocked it, readied it up, steadied it up, and I saw it was two women in there. Matter of fact, it was come to find out there was more women in there. It was four women in there and a newborn baby. And not a newborn, but sounded like a newborn. It was a baby in there, an infant. And the other lady, the other woman, she was pumping the gas. The other girl, she was pumping the gas. The girl, she was pumping the gas. Because they was kids, man. You know, they was shit, just probably not just getting their 20s. So I'm at the other pump and I hear just a wailing of crying. Neither one of them soothed that baby, man. Neither one of them. There's four of y'all in the car, and not one of y'all soothed that baby. Y'all still over talking that baby, and then cut the music up on that baby. They let me do it in. I'm like, man, they finna ride somewhere because the driver asked another girl that was in the car, you gonna ride with me to this other town, and they just drove off. I'm like, man, and the feeling I had after that, I was like, you know what? Fuck them, because they putting that baby in jeopardy. Fuck them. I bet the baby ain't even strapped in. I bet the baby's in between somebody's legs. Keep that baby safe. But fuck them. They shitty as fuck. For one, you trying to get somebody to talk to you or whatever, or put somebody on this, that, and all. You out here looking for something. But what you really need to be looking for is the safety of that child that you got in your care right now. You know what I'm saying? If anything happened to that child, it's federal time. You know what I'm saying? That's a newborn, it's an infant. And the baby was just wide wailing, just crying. And they cut the music up on him. I'm like, man, I'm just trying to get some fucking gas, man. Y'all get the fuck on. Cause the real motherfucker inside of me about to come out. Y'all need to get the fuck on. And I'm glad I didn't say nothing to him. I didn't acknowledge him. When I heard that baby, man, I was like, it just echoed. Cause I had to step around the building, take a urination. And when I walked around there, that's all I heard, just crying from the baby. After they left, that is. I didn't urinate around. I didn't leave anything in their presence. They drove off. I went to another pump. After I tried all three pumps, went to the back pump. I was like, okay, this the one. I didn't use the bathroom until I was secured and began to pump gas. Mean secured was everyone is gone. They gone. I'm the only one here. I'm here, and I got cameras. Cameras are watching me. Cameras were watching them, and they saw my actions. They saw I didn't speak to them at all, and I didn't urinate until they left. So yeah, but shit like that, man. thing you got to do is protect yourself and protect your lineage. If you have one, protect your kids and still inside of your kids something better, something greater. See the fuck shit that's going on, and you being the adult, you can indulge in the fuck shit, but to a certain extent. When enough is enough, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? The only way we're gonna help each other grow is by acknowledging, like, hey, not telling somebody what they should do, not, pointing out the flaws of the person that's doing it. But just saying, hey, sometimes you gotta know what you're here for. You know what I'm saying? If you got kids, I mean, you gotta analyze what you're here for. You gotta know what you're here for. And that's your mission. The seeds that you sow here, the growth that you get here will help you in the afterlife. You know what I'm saying? And people just so some people just so ready to get to the afterlife. Like, man, that's why this energy on this plane right now is so messed up because all the disturbing energy that passed forth. You know what I mean? I remember back when it was nice and calm energy. True enough, it was a lot of destruction going on, but in the area that I reside, it was a lot of calm energy. Now it's just so destructive. And this COVID thing it's like we are nipping at each other's throats for what? We should be nipping at the people that say, you know what? You finna stay in the house for a month. I'm gonna make you stay in the house for a month. You finna take this shot. I'm gonna make you take this shot. You know, that's just my little tangent, man. You finna stop operating because I can make you stop operating. If that wasn't a dick move, I don't know what to call it. Now you got people getting killed on live streams and stuff like that for these young kids to see it. You got people, you know, uh, just being live broadcasted. Like, what else do you want to see? You seeing the destruction and you not doing anything about it. You just aiding in the destruction. Come on, man. Uh, like Marley used to say, lick more drum, lick more drum. Hmm. That good old water bottle there. Hmm. In a glass bottle. When they nice and glass. But nah, man, I'm just fucking off, man. You know what I'm saying? What really got me to this point, I heard good to see Crunchy Black on the scene. Good to see Crunchy Black back on the scene, you know what I'm saying? And he broke down how his daughter died. His daughter got killed a couple of days ago. And I'm just not talking about it because I felt some type of way. And these were his words. My daughter is a blood gangbanger. Her boyfriend is a blood gangbanger. He knew the life that she chose. He knew the life that her boyfriend chose. Whether he's content with it or not, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? True enough, he want to be back with his partner. But like he said, I gotta do me. You know what I'm saying? And for the rest of 3 6 Mafia, now for Paul, Juicy, Pat, Chet, and White and Frazier boy. Now the other chick, who is that? Damn, I can't remember her name. Oh yeah, yeah, Gangsta Boo, my bad. Damn. I think hold on. I think him and Boo still had word. I don't know. That's some gang shit going on with that. If he didn't acknowledge her, cause I don't think he meant Chat, but him and Chat are real close. But him and Boo was real close too. And Boo really didn't want him in the group because of the shit that he had on his back. I mean, gangsta, like, Black was gangster. That nigga gangster man. What that cat gangster man. I mean, Crunchy Black, Crunchy Black. I call now there is a cat called Gangster Black, uh, South Parkway cat. You know what I'm saying? My bad, Gangster Black. Y'all pretty much mirror the same. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bang from different hoods, but you know what I'm saying? All respect you. You know what I'm saying? So, but he South Parkway, Crunchy Black, Black Haven cat. You know what I'm saying? No, yeah, I think it's Black Haven. I can't remember. But anyway, but yeah, man, like just seeing that interview and how it for me to see him, I'm like, damn, this dude got teeth problems, having them goals and shit. He wasn't taking care of himself. He just not getting. You see it with people when people have a breakdown and still have a status in their core to where, like, you know what, I have to shake through this. If I don't, I'm dead. I'm killing myself by my own hand. And he's shaking back, speaking with athletes, stopped him from doing a whole lot of stuff because the death of his baby. You know what I'm saying? And no one in entertainment news spoke on that and advocated for that. No Black Lives Matter was there for that. You know what I'm saying? You know, man. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Where do we go from here? Like Richard Pryor say, which way is up? And man, shout out to Mike for that Richard Pryor audition, bro. If y'all follow Mike Epps on IG, man, follow that cat, man. He is doing some major things, man. And you know what? I really want him to get it that role for Richard Pryor because he really suits that role. He's already a comedian, already funny as fuck, can pitch his voice. You know what I'm saying? Richard Pryor is one of my idols. You know what I'm saying? As far as when it comes to the comedy and stuff like that, you know, and just the attitude of not giving a fuck at times. You know what I'm saying? But in due bound, in respectful manner. Even though he dated the white women, snorted the white powder. You know what I'm saying? That's what entertainment do. So did Bill Cosby. So hey, it was real. So, you know. But shout out to that man, Mike Epps. And if you haven't, Go ahead and check out that LeBron what is that LeBron produced show. Similarly, oh shit, similarly similar to his life upbringing and stuff like that when it came to the basketball. Survivor's Remorse. Mike Epps played his role in that more like a champ. And put it like this. Go watch that. Old HBO series, Survivor's Remorse. And it's written well, written up to the time. It's written well as far as the time that it came out and stuff like that, and the times and stuff that was going on. Characters played their part, you know, being from a black family from Boston basketball, and you hear the Boston, the you hear the my bad, you hear the Massachusetts, uh, what they call it? Damn, uh, the way they talk, I can't remember. I told you, my mind fades, man. My mind fades into the distance. My thoughts, my Rolodex, my lexicon, the way they talk, accent, yeah, that accent. You hear that Massachusetts accent, and man, I'm gonna tell you this, I heard that doggone accent on that doggone black woman, man. And when she really got mad, it came out sometimes. Ooh, on his sister. I was like, oh man. Even though she was what she was, but hey, she kept that more like she kept that family in line. I'm telling you, to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? But that's the name of the series, Survivor's Remorse. Because just watch it. Just watch it. If they would have they knew what was going on. But if certain series of events didn't happen, or if they did when they did happen, no one chose to say, okay, I'm gonna ride with you because I already know how you're gonna get. You're gonna roll up, you're gonna smoke, this, that, and the other. And the entire family, after that happened, they were distraught because they could have fixed it. But they were so engulfed in their stuff. And he always told them, man, just live, man, live, just be free. He was the voice of reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the title, Survivor's Remorse. Good show. And I knew it wasn't gonna be no chapter two because everything was done right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Everything was done right then and there. I think it was a couple seasons. I think it was like what 2 seasons. I think maybe three. But hey, that was it right there. That was good. Now, but like I said, that was just a shout out to Mike Epps. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, my brother. I really want to see you on this Richard Pryor movie, and you know they are waiting their time because they want this movie to be A1 perfect because Richard Pryor is that man when it comes to that shit. Like he had a funny, funny fucking life. Being from Euphoria, Illinois, man, I still got his doggone Mudbone vinyls. I'm talking about no CD, no 8 track, no tape. I'm talking about vinyls. The 45, no, not the 45, the 32. No, I got the 45. Yeah, I got the 45. No, not a 45. The 45 are smaller. The full vinyl, the 32. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why that came about, but anyway, I got a couple of Mudbone, man. Yeah, man, I got some more stuff too. I got Purple Rain original LP on vinyl. I got what was that? Richard, not Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. Raw. I got Raw on LP. I got Johnny Mathis. I got Frank Sinatra. I got Etta James' albums on LP. I have you got to have the Beatles. Abbey Road got that. I got let me see, all Doobie Brothers, 44 Mag, The Doors. I couldn't get Blue Oyster Cult, but I got Stevie Nicks, and I can have the group that she sang with. It'll pop in my head a little bit. Uh, and it's like that song is ringing in my head. I love me some Stevie Nicks, man. I love me some Stevie Nicks. I got Eric Clapton when he was with. I have Eric Clapton by himself. I got Eric Clapton when he was with his group. Uh, damn it, oh, man, it's fade. Because I'm still trying to remember the group that he was with. Uh, mm, it's like that song was ringing in my head. Don't go. Uh, Players only play when they're playing. No. Mm, mm, there we go. When the rain walks in, no. Man, I love some Stevie. Got ACDC. I have the Eagles. I love the Eagles, bro. Oh man. Oh man. ABBA. ABBA's a good group as well. Uh let me see. I have a nice little vast collection of vinyls, man. And I got a record player, so when it comes down to it, I will listen to them. I have some jazz, to calm me down when I get amped, you know. But most of them rock songs, especially Fleetwood Mac. That's who it is. Fleetwood Mac. And Fleetwood Mac. Uh, most of Stevie Nicks' stuff calm me down. Uh, oh, I have Ribbon in the Sky by Stevie Wonder, double album, the double album. I have Thriller, the original album, the original vinyl, that is. Uh, shoot, man. I have Donny Hathaway, uh, Bobby Womack, the Dells, the OJs. Uh, let me see. For the small collection I did my selection proper. I did my proper selection, and I got a lot of 45s too. That that's historic too when it comes to gospel and uh, soul, gospel and soul. That's all they are, gospel and soul. I heard unrecorded. Uh, well, it was recorded, but it was unreleased. Um, damn, I can't remember. sounded like it was it sounded like it was him and Johnny Taylor. That's I'm thinking on 45. But the damage to that 45, I was like, man, you know what? But I heard like three songs off it. I was like, oh man, this is unreleased. Whoa. But the damage to that 45, it only was able to play those three songs. I flipped it on to the B side, didn't play none of it. The needle was skipping, wasn't fitting into the grooves right, and I cleaned it off, but I just couldn't get in those grooves. It takes a special tool operation and groove cleaner to get down in those grooves microscopically and clean them out in order for it to play. But that was a good one. I know you hear my little puppies back in the background barking and stuff, but they'll be all right. They're just going at each other. One probably don't want nobody to sleep. Or either they hear me out here talking, so you know. Or there's an armadillo in the backyard. But yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, where do we go from here? That's all I gotta ask. We all got a plan within ourselves. It's up to you to use it or not, you know. But that's my little spiel, schmeagle. Oh, I'm gonna let y'all know now. I have been rewatching The Hobbit, The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, and The War of the Four Families or something like that. Look at Paco, look, getting that bass in his voice. That's a tour over there. Little Paco getting that bass in his voice. Little Torres, she trying to keep up with him. I work them every day. Little Torres is the one that, man, I mean, that bulldog inside of her, that American bulldog inside of her, that makes her want to keep going, but that bullet makes her lazy. That American bullet inside of her makes her lazy. So, but hey, Paco got, man, that dog, 50% pit, you know, pit, American bulldog, and Amstaff. You know what I'm saying? All three working dogs. You know what I'm saying? Not no laser dog, and he got a drive on him, and that's who barking now. You know what I'm saying? When she started barking, she tried to keep up, but hey, he put her in check. Like, look, you ain't built for this. You got, you got bully inside of you. Let me take care of this. And she learned from it. Like, she spark out on him at times, but how he so respectful towards her because he respect her blood. You know what I'm saying? What's inside of her because he ain't taking no shit from no other dog, grown a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I had took him to the vet a couple weeks ago to get his last set of shots, and he loved the vet. He loved her because they both female. Every time both female. He don't like the male though. He don't like the male be around the male. That's why the male never fucking came around. Even if he at the counter, if I walked in there, he walked all the way back to the back. Got Paco, he started growling. He just don't like the male. So when we get up out of that thing, we at the counter. I'm getting everything straightened out for Torv's visit and my other dog's visit. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, you don't want me to give him the heartworm medicine now and let him fill out, let him wait up and stuff like that. But I weigh him every time I worm him. So next time I worm him, I will call you guys to let him know his weight. That way, we can get him back on the heartworm. But until then, I will be doing natural heartworm solution with him and Torv as well. And the vet came back out of the room and said, "What now? What are you looking to give him?" I said, I feed him raw. I see, I feed him raw or raw diet. So I'm going to put more carrots in his diet. More garlic, uh, beef liver water, uh, stuff like that. She's like, okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Mushrooms and stuff like that, and coconut oil and stuff like that. I said, I've been feeding him this, and she was like, that's why he looks so good. And he actually is getting bigger for his size. You can tell that he is going to be a good working dog. I said, my thing is he's flimsy on the hips. He's flimsy on his legs because he's a link. He's filling his size out. He's a lanky dog, but he's structured. He's working his movement. I had seen some shit the other day when I was out here working it. Man, he is cutting on the dime now, and he ain't even fucking 6 months yet. I'm like, okay, I was fearing that you were gonna have hip problems, and joint problems and stuff like that. But he's gonna get OFA and hip pin hip tested. So, like, nothing on my yard ain't tested. I'm gonna let you know that now. Whether it's DNA, health, uh, uh, registry, you know, I don't play that shit, you know. But yeah, I just got to get him on the baby hall, the game testing. That's it. If he cur out, I already know he got it in him. He got that gall in him. So just go to the opposite direction. You know what I'm saying? Which is weight pull, wall climb, competition, confirmation. You know what I'm saying? Keep him away from a biting situation. You know what I'm saying? Keep him away from an animal that can bite him back, such as a hog. Well, a hog ain't gonna bite. A hog just gonna stab you with their tough. So I'm really trying to get this contract in Texas to go out there and eradicate some of them hogs and stuff like that. But I need some good old hog dogs. I'm looking to get a doggone good ass game Amstaff, a good ass game American Bulldog, a good ass game blood pit bull. You know what I'm saying? Good old bulldogs, and that's what he got inside of him. Pit, Amstaff, and American Bulldog. That's why I love him. I love all my dogs, but that's why I love him the most because I already know he is the epitome of the blood that I'm putting out. You know, he is the foundation of the blood I'm putting out. And as far as them bullies, I love a good working bully, but I never seen a bully catch a hog. That's just my thing. American bully, I never seen an American bully catch a hog. You know what I'm saying? I seen a fucking Amstaff, American Staffordshire Terrier, one up on a goddamn big ass bull hog. Took him a while to get him down. When he got him down, he let that motherfucker go until they leashed his ass up. Yanked him off of him, bit his ear off, bit his eye out, took half his jaw. I mean, you talking about a big ass bull hog, man. This motherfucker wasn't going without a fight. And a couple months later, good thing that dude bred him before he went out there to destroy that hog. But a couple months later, that Amstaff died due to his wounds and injuries. You know what I'm saying? He carried that shit over, man. He was healing up. He was healing up. He didn't get depressed. He was still active. He was still running out. And then the owner was like, you know what? I'm gonna get out here and try to see if he'll chase a quail or either a rabbit. Just chase something smaller. He was still on him. He said that last run when he ran through that field to chase them quails, he saw like yeah that last tusk puncture. It hit him because it hit him in the chest, but he didn't know how deep it went. So he took him to the vet. The vet patched it up and stuff like that. He was like, well, as long as he got his wind, as long as he can breathe and still, because the dog wasn't even damn. what, 6 years old yet. I think he was about like 4.5 or 5, something like that. Good producing that dog. First litter he produced off of. He didn't know how they were gonna turn out. Shit. Put it like this. That Amstaff never saw his puppies. Well, he saw them, but never, raised his puppy as far as being out there in the woods with him. You know what I'm saying? So, and the dude, he sold all the puppies and stuff like that because he only had 6. At that point in time, I had found out late. I was like, damn, man, I didn't know he had died. He's like, man, he died. He died a soldier's death, man. You know what I'm saying? He died with that damn bull hog. Out of all the hogs he didn't caught, shit, I thought he was gonna cur out with that bull hog. Even if he did cur out, we were gonna go to the competition right after that and just sell the puppies. Cause he already proved himself to us. You know what I'm saying? He a fucking has fucking catch dog to be a fucking American Staffordshire Terrier. Game. Man, I'm telling you, that motherfucking red and white mug was a beast. I can't remember his name, but that red and white motherfucker was a beast. I saw him in action one time. I was like, dang, I want to put off him, huh? If he can catch them hogs like that, shit. And all the dog, man. The thing about his catch, when he didn't just catch and allow the other dogs around him. He caught, sunk his teeth in, hit that puncture wound for that hog, and backed all the other dogs off like, man, I got this shit. And just rocked that hog to sleep. Subdued him. Man, whether it take an ear, an eye, a jaw, a leg, he taking something off your hog. You better clean him right. You better clean that hog right when you get him. But he taking something off your hog. And when he laid down, if you ain't got to that hog yet and stabbed him and killed him, oh, he gonna take it out for you. He used to get into the oddest places, man, where you can't even get to. Man, how the fuck did he get down there? Well, you gotta get him, man, cause he gonna fuck that hog up. Shit, that motherfucker take his whole head off if he want to. The thing about it, he was a head biter. He went straight for the head. He punctured that head. That's how he got so many tusk wounds. Like, man, good ass dog, man. And good around kids and like kids and humans and stuff like that. He was so fucking good. You would think he a play toy. You would think he was a play toy. You know what I'm saying? Dude had him in the house one time. He was just sitting in the house, just chilling. I said, hell no, man. And I'm like, oh, he trained. He don't go mode, but he know you. He our family. You consider our family. If anybody come in here raising their voice, it's over with. He biting head first, then to the neck. And no matter what it is. Damn. He said he can't. He bred that way. He got that motherfucker from England. I don't know where the fuck he said he got that beer from. That motherfucker, man, that motherfucker was true. But he had them 6 puppies, man. I didn't get a chance to get one, so his line ended up dying. So I ended up asking him. I said, man, did any one of his puppies succeed as far as coming back to you, telling you that, hey, man, let's set up a hunt together, man. I know that you. He said, man, I sold them dogs to people that didn't even know about it. Didn't even know nothing about hog hunting. They just wanted a pit bull. I said, well, he wasn't a pit bull. I said, yeah, but I didn't sell him as a pit bull. His paperwork says American Staffordshire Terrier of my blood, of my bloodline, of an ancient bloodline that I was creating. I said, man, so they just fucked you over like that. I'm like, yeah. He said, man, I needed the money, man. I said, uh, I said, well, that's cool. But I said, well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. My bad. Just But he was like, I needed the money. And the dog that I kept, it was the wrong dog. You know, I kept a female, but not knowing I needed a male. He thought that female was gonna work like her dad. No, that because he let him go early. That's the thing about it. He let him go under 10 weeks, 12 weeks. In my opinion, 12 weeks. But he said he let him go under 10 weeks. He let him go like around 5.5 weeks and stuff like that because he needed the money. He didn't know what he had then. So he just chose a female that was aggressive at the time and showed that grit, but she ended up curling out before she became a year and she never shook back. So he tried to get her into the competition ring. She couldn't show up in the competition ring. So he was like, you know what, man, that line died off. He tried to get in contact with the people that he sold the dogs to, the puppies to. Said one reached him back and was like, well, he's just pretty much a glorified house dog. He said, have you game tested him yet? He said, no. Are you, is he aggressive? Like when y'all play, are you aggressive with him or is he aggressive to you? Y'all play around and stuff like that. Does he have any energy? He was like, no, not really. When we play, he usually just runs off and do something else. He just lays down. It's like, okay, that wasn't the one. So he ended up giving it up. He was like, man, you know what? I had a good fucking dog. I saw the best dog of my life. Now it's time to get another breed. To this day, he still won't even touch an Amstaff. He'll go to American Bulldog or either a damn Hound Dog. You know what I'm saying? Or either what's those terriers, man? Tell you the truth, he won't even mess with an old family red because it will remind that red color. It will remind him of his dog. You know what I'm saying? That's how a dog man was so attached to his dog. You know what I'm saying? Because he had the dog as a puppy, bred a mama and a dad. You know, you know what I'm saying? That dog came from where that puppy came from, another country. He set up the breed for. He was over here. He selected his breed from another country. His breeding from another country. The puppy that he got out of that was his dog. It was his breeding setup. You know what I'm saying? And he said he just picked him on the fluke. He was like, you know what? I like him. God, my bad. I don't know what happened. I probably got a phone call or something like that. My phone is on charge. I don't know if I got a phone call. That was kind of weird. Just knocked off. But yeah, that's about it, man. I got a little bit of charge still in the red. I should have got my supercharger, but I should have got. Oh shit, this shit hot as a fool too. I should have went on ahead and got my supercharger, so at least I don't have to doggone have it on the charge all tonight. That was it, man. I just started rambling about dogs and stuff, man. Shit, man. My experience with my trip down memory lane. That's all. But I tell you, I don't even know if I'm recording this. I don't even know what I'm recording it to. But yeah, man. I mean, where do we go from here? I mean, there's so much stuff, so much good energy in the air, man. We just gotta tap into it. And when it comes down to some messy shit, you know your limit. You know what I'm saying? That's like going to the bar and saying, "Man, let me get some absinthe." What? Yeah, pour that shit in that spoon. Put that no, hold on. Pour that shit in that little shot glass. Put that sugar cube on that spoon. Put it on there that damn shot glass. Spin it around and light it up. Whatever fuck out. God, absence is fucking nasty shit. It tastes like fucking cough syrup, like real absence. Oh, I can't even pronounce it, man. But that green goblin, man, that shit tastes like fucking strong ass cough syrup. Like, oh, and all you need is one shot, and that shit will fuck your whole world up. That shit fucks your whole world up. That's why I'm glad I don't drink hard liquor like that. You know what I'm saying? I drink my 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 Henny, my my Jack, my Jameson, my I don't fuck with Crown. Crown put me down. I can't stand that Crown. Uh, like tequila, fuck with tequila. You know, certain rum. I'm more of a whiskey person myself. Like that Jack, I love it. That Jack is pretty good. I had the what's that? I can't remember that. Gentleman Jack one time. It was pretty good. And it's an old bottle, the original recipe bottle. I'm trying to get. Let's say Gentleman Jack is the original recipe. No, it's not. It's the original marketed recipe. But I'm talking about the recipe that's still in those barrels that'll get you like a bottle for $200, damn near $200, $300 a bottle. So maybe $1,000 a bottle. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember the name of it, but it's the old original recipe. Shit, there's no old original recipe, but it is a original recipe. So that's what I'm trying to get to. So yeah, if I can find it, but see, I'm not a Tennessee. I ain't been in Tennessee in a while. So, but once I do get around some cool people in Tennessee, man, I mean, and if you hearing this from Tennessee, man, know what I'm talking about, man. Put me on. Let me know what's what. You know what I'm saying? Cause I drink that in the wintertime. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be Jack. Jack or nothing else, Jack. You know what I mean? So I love my Jack. It's just something about it, man. That old sour mash. You know what I'm saying? Most people can't stand the smell of it. Shit, I told my homeboy, I said, man, I love the smell of that, man. That's that sour mac. They let you know that's how that's how uh, uh, whiskey is made. It's made from moonshine and turned to whiskey. You know what I'm saying? So I like that good moonshine too. Yeah, yeah. But that moonshine give me energy, man. That that Jack give me energy too. But it just be like, oh, man, man, let's go jump on the moon on a trampoline, man. Let's go to the moon and jump on the trampoline. Oh, so, yeah, man. That's my little tidbit. Hope y'all just bad through ramblings. You know, I don't talk about nobody, man. I just talk about situations. That's it. That's all that matters to me. People ain't people, man. That's why I got dogs. You know what I'm saying? I can't trust people no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you always got to value people and see what they worth. You know what I'm saying? See who they are and move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So much success in y'all endeavors, and much success in mine. And y'all be careful. And as always, keep it A1, strain one. Salute.